first give you Mr. E's point of view. POV. I have been watching the Unsweet Candy for 5 weeks or more, and I don't even remember how I found her channel, and I was really attracted to something about this girl. I knew that there was some real substance in what she was doing. As you all know, Mr. E can recognize such a valuable aspect in video. So she had that kind of je ne sais quoi, savoir-faire, you know, when being from a Norwegian background and such. I was really just digging her style and her expression. And not that I agree with everything that she said. I left a few comments and I assumed that she was maybe checking me out as well. And I just never know. I watch thousands upon thousands of channels. I'm a variety kind of man. I love the variety. And, you know, sometimes I'm just wrong. I don't know what the other side is doing. I don't know what the other side is thinking. I don't know if they're even watching me. You know, maybe Mr. E to them is like, as she said, just some faceless guy on YouTube. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm the two-sided man. I'm the two-faced man on YouTube. I'm the two-faced man. My assumptions apparently were wrong because one day she wrote an email to me out of the blue, and I was shocked because it had like words such as fucking this, and I try to clean up my language as much as possible if I'm going to write a first letter to somebody. By the second or third letter, I might be fucking whatever if I have to prove my point. You know, I saw this letter from the Unsweet Candy, and I was like, you know, after all this appreciation that I've had for her, in my mind, she has the audacity to write to me as if, who the hell am I? Get out of my life. Get your bulletins away from me. Get your porno away from me and your sex sites. And I was like, wow. I mean, you gonna write that to me? I'm the most feared man on video. You don't talk to me like that. I don't care if you're a little girl. That's how I take it. So I fired back, you know, I retaliated, and the thing is, Unsweet Candy, the way I look at email as opposed to comments, if you write something to me, it doesn't mean that I'm going to keep it private. I mean, everybody knows that about me. I could publicize it to the whole world. Anything that comes to me may be transparent if I need to prove a point. So you, I guess, didn't realize that, but it's okay, see, because it leads to this whole thing, which is a lesson for everyone. When you send an email, a private communication, if I think that this is for public consumption, I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to put attention on trying to prove a point. When you write to me a private email, you think that you can say what you want to me as if that makes it okay. You wouldn't say what you said to me in my email if the public knew about it. In other words, what you said to me when you were pissed off, you wouldn't say that to the thousands of people that watch my channel. You wouldn't, because you'd be embarrassed. Right, because of my point of view was that, were you coming off talking to me like that when I'm one of your fans? That was my perception initially, and I'm not going to apologize for that because that's how I took it. That's how I would always take it, because I move pretty fast, but I know I'm going to carry it to the next level. The first level was, boom, retaliate, let everybody know that this chick is out of line. I respected her, and then she did this. So, then, if I may, you know, understand your point of view is like, who's this faceless mystery guy? he sends me this thing about Brazilian Falkland Islands sex sites. And not only that, a couple weeks ago, he sent me this bathtub video, which I don't want to watch because, like, that would disgust me or make me sick. And I was like, honey, you know, a lot of people want to see me in the bath. Not everybody, you know, maybe not Renato or, you know, whoever, but, you know, there's a good deal of people who were curious to see me in the bath. But, you know, really, if you watch that bathtub video, I only show myself from, like, here up. You know, it was very, it's sensualistic, but I'm talking about the best of YouTube videos. Best of YouTube videos is my program for promoting everyone that I love. And I get those ideas when I'm soaking in the bathtub. I'm like cleansing myself. I'm like, you know, I'm having a good time. And I'm thinking, that video was good. That video I just watched, that was good, and I'm going to promote it. So I made the video in the bathtub, and, you know, that was just very spontaneous. And you hardly ever see that kind of realness. So your point of view is like, who is this freak that I don't know, and he's sending me sexually related material, and therefore you felt justified to write to me and tell me to cut it out. Alright, so you see, from my point of view initially and your point of view initially, we're both right from our own view. But as you can see, when we get to the next level, we're able to find out that we have more information, and then we actually are both more right now, and we're more of a common ground about it. We have the same information, and we have more respect for each other. And see, I think that this is the coolest thing about it, is that this conflict we were able to open up and communicate about, and now we have a potential to understand each other better and possibly, you know, collaborate on something or whatever might come up in the future. I think that this is really something that is good for community. It's good as just a bigger lesson. And I think that everybody should watch the videos she put out. One video was called Hey Mystery 1, and the next video was called Hey. And then you got my video. I also did the sex spam video, which mentioned this whole conflict as it unfolded. So, yeah, everybody, check it out, and hopefully you can also work through some conflicts. On Sweet Candy, you didn't have to apologize. When you apologize, then you move on, and you don't stay at the apology level. You move on. Share with me how much more you learned, and that's what I'm here for, because now I'm sharing with you how much I learned. I'm not apologizing, but when I wrote that to you and said it was a stupid move and this and that, because look, after all, it was a smart move, because it brought everything out in the open, and we were able to go from the initial point of anger and confusion, that kind of intensity, and then come to like a common level, a common ground of shared understanding. This is all about psychology. This is all about interaction. This is all about life.